Hey friends, welcome back to Camp My Minivan.
So for those of you who are new here, this is part of our Venture series where we shared how we converted our Dodge Grand Caravan into a mini camper tiny home on the wheels and drove it across Canada in 2 months of summer 2025. So make sure to check out the first 2 videos to see our other setups.
Before jumping into the last part of our adventure, we just want to say thank you so much for all your love and support. Your comments, likes, and views on our first 2 videos truly light up our days. And we are so happy to know that our videos have given you some ideas and inspiration to spark your own van life journey. And in this video, we'll be covering the last part of our adventure and also one of the most asked about parts of our setup, the bed design and the side window storage. But before we get there, let's take a quick look at a few more setups that you can access from the back of the van. So you might remember our solar panels from the last video. They connect directly to our Bluetooth battery. And the advantage of having these flexible solar panels is that we can charge the battery under the sun and it works perfectly for summer days. However, things don't always go as planned. The charging speed is about 40% slower than what the manual says. If the condition is ideal, it's supposed to receive a maximum 180 watts per hour, which means it would take about 10 hours of consistent sunlight to fully recharge the battery. And in reality, that rarely happens. So this solution is great for short trip if you're not planning to go fully off-road. But if you want something more sustainable with less weather worry, we strongly recommend going for a rooftop solar panel system. And that would be something that we plan to upgrade in our next build. We will discuss the full pros and cons of this setup in another video after spending 8 weeks traveling across Canada, so make sure to subscribe and follow along. Another idea we brought to life was the secret storage at the back of the minivan. It came from a question we asked ourselves early on: how can we live on the road for 2 months and still keep up with our work? 2 months isn't a short trip. It's long enough to need a real home setup, even in a 6-meter square space. We needed a space for our 27-inch monitor, and this hidden storage turned out perfect. Later, we realized that it could also fit our stalling box because both of them are wide, thin, and easy to access from the back of the van. If you notice, we also wanted to maximize the space above the solar panels. So once again, the pink board came to help. We used it to hang our daily essentials, camera gear, small tools, and even a pair of mini fans that help make hot nights a lot more pleasant. Now, let's move to the heart of the minivan, the bed, and the storage underneath and along the side. We keep everything secure using simple hooks and bungee cords. So the height of the bed allows spaces for 3 storage boxes for clothing, for cooking gear, and other essentials. They are easy to access, just slip the bed panel or slide it forward. Next is outside storage with 2 layers and also tightened using bungee cords. We didn't want to build solid drawers or frames here because staying flexible was key. As we shared before, we love to cook and prefer to stay on budget, so food storage is a big priority. Most of the space here is used for food and snacks, while the rest holds accessories like our water bag for refilling bottles when the water source is far from camp, or even in public restrooms. There's also our lamp, our Mac Mini, which I plug into monitor for editing, coding, or Netflix. We also have 2 small LED lights that last a long time and can be carried around for quick night trips outside. We install a ceiling light strip that runs around the van, giving a soft, cozy glow at night. It's bright enough to light up the whole space, but not too bright to attract attention from outside, especially before we put off our window covers. We use the other small LEDs for extra light when playing board games, reading, or cooking. Setting up the ceiling strip is also very easy. We tucked it neatly into the frame, and for the part that runs across the ceiling, we used a white stitch to secure it to the cloth without damaging the ceiling. Now let's talk about the bed design, the most asked about feature of our build. Credit goes to a YouTube channel called Eric Enjoys Earth. His concept inspired us the most. We did make some modifications to fit our needs, especially adjusting the frame length in sofa mode to leave enough space for an extra seat when needed. With this setup, our minivan can actually carry up to 3 people. That extra flexibility helped a lot. While visiting friends in cities like Winnipeg, Toronto, Montreal, and Pei, We also liked the idea of being able to help someone on the road if needed. When we got back to Calgary, we could easily turn the van back into a normal vehicle, exactly how we planned it. The main bed frame is about 140 centimeter long with an extra 30 centimeter panel supported by 2 detachable legs. That makes the total length 170 centimeters and with 110 centimeter comfortable for 2 people. So we chose to have simple detachable legs instead of folding hinges to save space and stay flexible. Later on, we added a foldable bed bar to keep the mattress from sliding when sitting in sofa mode and also while sleeping. It folds away easily when not needed, keeping everything comfortable when you sit. At the end of the day, it's not about how it looks, but it's about how it feels to use every feature day to day. And that mindset guided us through every part of the build, and it turned out to be the best decision we ever made. That's pretty much for the van tour. We filmed this video at Grasslands National Park in Saskatchewan on the second to last day of our trip to really show what worked and what didn't. After living in the van for 2 months, in the future videos, we'll talk about the real side of van life, the fears, the ups, the downs, and what it's actually like living 24/7 in a tiny home on wheels. So if you've been enjoying this van build and tour series, please hit subscribe and leave us a comment or any questions you have in mind, letting us know where you're watching from. We'd love to say hi from Canada and love to hear your ideas for future upgrades. We'll also be sharing more van life tips, our routes, and our daily routines on the road. See you in another adventure right here at Camp My Minivan.